My friend, this is Shanadoah. If you have an ukulele present, please play along. I like to play from the Daily Ook Book. Now, if you play one song a day and you work on sight reading, I guarantee you're going to get better. And if you do it on this channel, we'd really enjoy it because we could actually talk to each other and answer each other's questions. If you're at that point where you're in intermediate or advanced, check out the channel for some theory stuff. Otherwise, these are pretty much for beginners. Rock out. Okay, so Shanadoah is going to be in the key of C, and we got a C with a little slasheroo. So that's a cut time, meaning C major, D minor. It's going to look just like an F major, but we're going to put our finger down right now. Then we're going to scoot that whole thing up here for an E minor, but we can't play it like that because we have an open note. So we switch those fingers by teeter-tottering and bar. Now, if you're not down with the D minor going to an E minor, then by all means, play this other E minor, or you could play a G major as a G6, and it does the same thing. So when we're going through these, when we get to that E minor, the next one comes F major, major fourth. I play my G like this, once again, same chord, different fingerings. It just goes really fast when you're playing that F. Boop-de-boop. Nice. The next one's gonna be an A minor. For those of you like inversions, first finger on the C, because that's gonna be the minor third. Second finger is gonna be on the E here, because that's the fifth. This right here is another C, so that's gonna be a third. And then the A here is gonna be our root. That's an A minor. It's an inversion. Awesome possum, huh? And then our B diminished, or our G7, and right back to our C major. So when we go through here, it's gonna have a little finger picking, finger style. I think it's the best way to do it. Unless you're gonna do strumming ostinato style and maybe do like an over the top, oh, Shanadoah, whatever you wanna do. It's up to you, it's in your bag. I'm just simply gonna point out the notes and go from there. We have a G starting the note, so we have if a low octave is going, nope, no third octave down. So just here, then it's gonna go up to a C, but I'm gonna play the low one because we're playing a full chord. Oh, oh, Shanadoah, C, D, E, F, A, G. Now, you can play that melody if you're playing the melody. However, if you're doing finger style, those notes are already in the chords, and it looks and sounds a little something like this. Oh, Shanadoah, I long to hear you, F, C, always. So what do we have there? C, C, B, A, always, F major, and then we're gonna hold that for a whole measure, and then we're gonna be playing your rolling river. So the notes we're gonna feel right there are actually just gonna be the A, G, A, G. But going from an octave note to a fretted note is awkward. So maybe try and play the G with your first finger or your second finger, but not your third finger, because the stretch will be weird. And then play the fifth fret above it. It gives you an A note. That's a great way to swing back and forth between those four quarter notes in the, what is that, the fifth measure? Something like that, fifth or sixth. So here it is from the beginning with Chord Pro. Go through each individual note. We'd have our G to our C, dotted quarter, eighth, half, quarter, 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 and then we're going to be going to our F natural because we are not in the key of G, so no F sharp. And then up to an A over the top of the F, and then we can play the G. However, we have a G on the high string. If you got a low string, play it as well. Next phrasing, far away. Now here's where we're going to say river, E, and then we're going to jump right back up to G. So it should feel something like this. See how I switched over hands? Because I'm preparing myself for the next chord. Cool! When we go, we're back on there, oh, road and river. Oh, Shanadoah. We're going to have our G, A, E, G, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, C, E, A, G, for 6 beats on that G. Then C, D, that is a dotted quarter into an eighth note and then a half note. So da, 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 then C, D, C. That's the grand finale. The chords, play them along with me. C, C, F major, back to C. Hold the C. For a F, 2, 3. You rolling, G7 to C. Rolling river. Hold the C. Then we're gonna go into F. Oh, Shenandoah, E minor. Oh, I long to A minor. Hear you, F minor. That minor fourth is outside the key signature. Awesome possum. If you have any questions about that F, we're gonna move that to the first fret for the G sharp or the A flat and put that finger where the F was. Thusly, whoop-de-whoop. And then I like to put a C finger up here. Third fret, third finger, I always say. However, it just feels super groovy to leave that finger on out and use the pinky right now. And of course, you're gonna leave that C note open for awesome low end bass on this uke. I'm gonna play it one time through with a little bit more pizzazz and then follow through when we name out these. Oh, Shanadoah, I long to hear you far away, you rolling river. Oh, Shanadoah, I long to hear you. Oh, I'm bound away. E minor to A minor. And remember that inversion? It feels great to play all those inversions back to back on the A minor. And then instead of going down to the F here, land at the 5th fret and play the inversion. So you get a high note here and then moving it up, hit that same note with a bar at the 7. So here it is, bar at the 5, pinky on the 8. Scoot it on up, switcheroo the fingers, and then land on a noble triad, which looks exactly like your G, but it's at the 7th fret for a C. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Last line's gonna look like this. Hear you, F minor. Away, I'm bound away across the wide misery with the grooviness. I'm bound away across the wide misery. Fun. I hope you had a great time today. I sure as heck did. See you next time.